Hey everybody, it's Aimee Ness with Keller Williams Realty here, and I just wanted to hop on and say hi, hello, how are you? When we are in quarantine and daily the news is coming out with new changes, new numbers, new rules, new everything, and so I just wanted to say hi, see how everybody's doing as far as health, both mental and physical health, that is. For me, what I've been doing a lot is I've been starting my mornings getting up early, letting the dogs out to go walk them around a little bit, and then I start my morning with my breakfast and such, and then after that I follow up with a little bit of yoga just to try to get all the kinks out of my back, my body, and everything, and just get my head into a real nice, calm, collected place. And so that's helped a lot. And here and there I've been tossing in a bike ride on the trainer here in my house. I need to get that bike out and get it out on the road sometime here soon. I missed that. I've been doing a little bit of running. I'll be honest, it is a little bit out there. The group runs and such are fun too, but I need to get out there again here soon. I'm averaging 3 to 4, sometimes 5 runs a week, and so that's still pretty good. And I'm walking the doggies some too. Maverick got to go out for his first walk this week, and he really liked that a lot. It turns out on the lane that I live out on, there's lots of things to smell, lots of new things to find. There's different deer tracks, I'm sure, that run through along the lane, and bunnies and squirrels and possum and raccoons and anything an eagle or bird might drop along the way. Sometimes they find little fish and they drop those in the yard, which is a little different, but that's kind of what I've been doing with the mental and physical part for this quarantine. I am working. I have my computer and my phone with me at all times, and so I have left the house on appointments. I had a new listing come out in Wake Robin, which is a really nice subdivision over on the far side of West Lafayette. And I'm really excited for the sellers on that to get some showings and get them under contract. I've been working with a couple different buyers that have been reaching out this morning. People are still looking. It's interesting. Everybody's been asking a lot of the same types of questions of me lately as to who's looking to buy a home in the current market that we're in, or the world that we're experiencing all this different change and quarantine and COVID and everything else too. But people are still having different changes in their life happening. So we've got people that are getting new jobs, some people that are moving to different states. Sometimes there's a change in the family. Sometimes people are graduating from and they want to move into an actual home here where they live. So what I've been working with this morning, I had a first-time home buyer contact me asking me about the first steps in getting a hold of a lender that can help them. And this particular buyer is looking for something with low to no down payment and a little bit on the lower side of the credit score, but that's all workable. And so I've gotten that person into contact with a couple of different lenders to help them get them started on that process. The other person I was contacted by this morning, they are looking to relocate. They'd moved out of state further south, and now they want to come back here. So that's pretty exciting for them. And they asked me to go on ahead and set them up on a home search, and their home is under contract further south too. So things are changing all over worldwide, here in the U.S., in the state of Indiana, in the cities of Lafayette, West Lafayette, Battleground. People are still buying and selling homes, and so real estate is what's considered to be on the corner of life and change. And so anytime there's a change in the life, a lot of times real estate purchase or sale is there soon to follow. And so that's what I wanted to let everybody know, is things are still moving in our market. We are doing really great things still. People are outside, they are active, taking good care of themselves. One of the things I wanted to bring up too when I went live today was just to mention to you, I know that as you look around, when you do go outside for those healthy walks or get out on your bike or take your dogs or your kids outside, take a look around you, take a look around your house. Things are starting to bloom. So the daffodils have popped open in my front landscaping. I've got a few other plants that are starting to grow buds. Some of the trees along the back riverfront are starting to get their buds out too. So those are things that are showing life and change, and we're lucky that this is happening during a good time of year where we've got so much change and so much growth happening outside. I know I need to work on my yard. One of the things I have to do is I'm going to have to get out and rake through my landscaping that's up close to my home. I noticed that some of my hostas are coming to a head and their little points are sticking through where I have not taken care of some of the leaves still from last fall, if you can imagine. So I'm gonna have to get out in my yard and get my hands dirty. There's something really good about getting your hands dirty. I really enjoy it. And so I'm looking forward to that. I have a plant box that I've started up some seeds in for a garden. I've got 3 raised bed areas out back that I'm gonna be putting some plants into. It's run-of-the-mill type things that I usually eat anyway. I just pay a lot more for them in the store than I do. So for example, I have seeds for red and green peppers that I'm gonna grow. And so those red and green peppers, you know, you're looking at a seed packet that's about $1, and then you grow it and it turns in how many different peppers. But then if you just go to the store and buy a pepper, how much would that cost me? You know, so in the turn of things, it's going to be a good sort of mentally healthy thing for me to do too, is to maintain that garden. Plus it's going to help me out with not having to leave the house all that often for produce and things when I could grow it myself. So that's something I'm going to be working on the next few days. I have a little box that's got some condensation growing in the grow box, and so there's moisture happening. I can't wait to see some of the green sprouts coming up through for that. So those are things I'm doing. I know I've been talking to some of my sellers too, and right now the grass is starting to thicken up just a little bit. They're thinking about mowing, and also a lot of the sellers that I've been talking to too have been sprucing up their homes on the inside as well as on the outside. So quarantine and COVID, these are times that are helping us to just kind of connect back with our homes, our families, and start to take a look at what we have. So that could be that we start noticing that maybe we're a little bit too big for our house. Maybe there's not enough room for everybody to move around. Maybe we have too much stuff for our house. So some of those things that sellers are doing right now is they are going through their decluttering, they're donating things, they're putting things into storage units to make the house look appropriate for a buyer to come through and see it at its true glory in decluttered state. They've also been going through, I've noticed some of my sellers posting up that they've been painting different rooms. They've been cleaning up the trim, washing baseboards. You know, we all love doing that. Some of the things that are starting to take notice too here in the spring has been some attention to gutters and roofs, as well as the landscaping like I spoke of earlier. So that's all I really wanted to do today, is just kind of connect back with people. The title of this video was, what day is it anyway? I know I usually do Friday follow-ups, but this week I felt like I really needed to connect with everybody today, and I hope you all are doing good. If you have questions, don't hesitate to message me on the Facebook Messenger if you want, or you can send me a text, or you can call me, or you can email me. I am here. I'd love to hear from you. Any questions, or if at all there's anything I can do for you. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Can you tell I almost said run? Running is on my mind. I hope you all take care. See ya. Bye.